Hey, young gamer. Can't sleep? I understand, my friend. Come over and let me tell you a story about a very good little friend of mine. After his thrilling quests and daring escapades of Kril's first adventures, the small but brave Kril found himself enjoying a quieter, more peaceful life in his beloved coral reef. The ocean had settled into a serene rhythm, and Kril, having helped recover the legendary treasures, was savoring the calm after so many exciting adventures. One peaceful evening, as the sun set and cast golden hues across the water, Kril noticed a peculiar sight. A soft, glowing light was drifting towards the reef from the deep, shadowy depths. Intrigued, Kril swam closer to investigate. The light led Kril to a secluded part of the reef he had never explored before. There, nestled among the corals, was a beautiful, ancient sea lantern. The lantern was adorned with intricate carvings and emitted a warm, inviting glow. However, it seemed to be dimming, as if it needed something to rekindle its light. Kril, always eager to help, carefully examined the lantern. He noticed a small inscription in an old sea language that he had learned during his previous adventures. It read, "To restore the lantern's light, find the 4 fragments of the moon's glow." Determined to restore the lantern's brilliance, Kril set off on a new quest. He knew that the moon's glow fragments were legendary artifacts, rumored to be hidden in various corners of the ocean. Kril's first destination was a mysterious underwater cave known for its hidden treasures. Inside, he discovered the first fragment, a sparkling shard of moonlight trapped within a sea anemone. With the first piece in hand, Kril ventured to a sunken shipwreck, where he found the second fragment nestled in a treasure chest. Next, Kril traveled to the deep abyss, where he encountered a wise old octopus who had the third fragment. The octopus, recognizing Kril's bravery and kindness, entrusted him with the piece, sharing tales of the ocean's wonders. The final fragment was said to be in a floating kelp forest that danced with bioluminescent lights. Kril navigated the delicate kelp strands and, after a careful search, found the last piece shimmering among the glowing sea plants. With all 4 fragments collected, Kril returned to the ancient lantern. As he placed each fragment into its designated slot, the lantern's light grew brighter and more radiant, filling the reef with a soft, magical glow. The lantern's illumination revealed hidden patterns and colors in the coral that had never been seen before. The sea creatures of the reef gathered around, marveling at the newly restored light. They celebrated Kril's success with a grand feast of seaweed and plankton, dancing and singing under the enchanting glow of the lantern. As the night wore on, Kril felt a deep sense of contentment. He had once again brought light and wonder to his home. As he settled into his cozy nook among the corals, he looked at the restored lantern, its light casting gentle shadows and creating a peaceful ambiance. With a heart full of joy and a belly full of delicious treats, Kril drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the many adventures and discoveries yet to come in the vast, magical ocean. Since this was a short story, I will tell you another. A broken bottle cap, a shiny button, or even an old piece of coral would serve him well, and each item had its own story. One day, Kril woke up to find that the ocean currents had swept away his treasured shell while he was sleeping. Panicking, he realized that without his shell, he was vulnerable to the lurking dangers of the deep sea. Determined to find something new, Kril set off on an adventure through the bustling coral reefs, sandy plains, and even dark, mysterious caves. Along the way, Kril encountered a wise old octopus named Mira, who could change colors like the shifting tides. Mira had seen many things in her long life, and when she noticed Kril without a shell, she offered him advice. "In the ocean," she said with a gentle wave of her tentacle, "a shell is more than protection. It's a part of who you are. But don't rush to find a new one. The right treasure will find you when the time is right." Kril took her words to heart, but the journey was hard. He faced hungry fish, swirling whirlpools, and even a sneaky eel who tried to trick him. Yet through it all, Kril never gave up. He kept his eyes open, always searching for something that could be his new shell. As the sun began to set, casting a golden light through the water, Kril came upon an ancient shipwreck, hidden deep in a kelp forest. It was full of strange human objects that had been lost to the sea long ago. There, Glinting among the wreckage was a small silver locket. Kril picked it up, and something about it felt just right. He slipped inside, feeling safe and warm for the first time since he lost his old shell. Just then, a group of his crab friends scuttled by, marveling at his new treasure. They complimented him on his shiny locket and asked where he had found it. Kril smiled and told them of his adventure, but deep down, he knew Mira had been right. This locket wasn't just a new shell. It was a reminder of his bravery, his heart, and the many stories he had yet to tell. And so Kril returned home to the coral reef, not just as a hermit crab with a new shell, but as a true adventurer of the sea. He knew that no matter what treasures he might find in the future, the greatest treasure of all was the journey itself. And with that, Kril tucked himself into his shiny new locket, safe and sound, as the ocean waves sang a lullaby over the peaceful seabed. I hope this story carries you to a journey of epic dreams of adventure, and sleep tight, my gamers.